Hi, Dream families. We hope that you're staying safe, enjoying your summer, and looking forward to the first day of school as much as we are. As we get closer to the start of the school year on August 24th, we would like to share some important information about our updated health policies and procedures. The health and safety of everyone in our Dream community is our number one priority. This includes all students, all staff, and all of our families. Dream leaders have been working very closely with top health experts so that when we return in person, we are taking all the necessary precautions to prevent the spread of COVID 19. Although the first 4 weeks of school will still be remote, here's a look at our plans for when we come together again in person. Bear in mind that these guidelines are not school specific, but rather health and safety protocols that we will implement across all of our schools. For specific information about your child's school, please stay tuned to our town halls this week. Look forward to seeing you then. Take care and thank you.
One important part of returning to school will be regular health screenings. All students, staff, and outside visitors will be required to get their temperature checked before entering any of our Dream sites. If someone exhibits a fever of over 100.0 degrees Fahrenheit per CDC guidelines, they won't be allowed in the building and will be brought to an isolation area where they can wait safely to be picked up by family. Additionally, we will be implementing a daily screening questionnaire to help track any symptoms related to COVID-19. Staff, students, and any other visitors will have to complete this brief online questionnaire before entering any Dream building.
The next time you visit a Dream school, you'll find signage reminding us all of things we can do to keep our community safe, including reminders about having good hand hygiene, wearing face coverings when you're in school, and also reminders about staying home if you're feeling sick. There'll be guidance about things you can do to help keep our surfaces clean, because we know if we all do these things, we can all have a hand in making sure we have a healthy return to school.
Another part of keeping each other safe will be wearing personal protective equipment, or PPE, and practicing personal hygiene. When you enter a Dream site, everyone will be required to wear a face covering. Dream will provide cloth masks for each child, and students will be allowed to remove their face coverings only when eating lunch and if they are outside in small groups for a socially distant recess or physical education. Staff will teach and reinforce proper hand washing protocols of washing with soap and water for at least 20 seconds and ensure students learn about safe hygiene practices, for example, sneezing into a tissue. Additional hand washing stations have been purchased, and all spaces in classrooms will be equipped with hand sanitizing stations. High touch areas, classrooms, and bathrooms will be cleaned and sanitized multiple times a day. Disinfecting these areas is a top priority and will adhere to CDC and Department of Health guidelines.
As the summer progresses, you'll receive more information about your child's class assignment, teacher, and schedule. For now, we want to give you some insight into how classes will look when we resume in-person instruction. Students will be placed into pods of 10 to 14 students to ensure that one pod of students is not mixing with another pod during in-person instruction. These pods will remain the same throughout the year and will be in school 2 to 4 days a week, depending on their grade. Protocols will be put in place to limit the sharing of objects among students. Within each classroom, desks will be placed apart from one another. Desks will face in the same direction rather than facing each other. Classrooms and hallways will be marked with tape on the floors or signs on the wall to ensure that staff and children remain at least 6 feet apart in lines and move via one-way routes in stairs and hallways. The schedule for in-person instruction will allow for staggered start times and dismissal times to ensure there is proper social distancing during these typically busy times. Dream will establish designated areas for student drop-off and pickup, limiting contact and entry of families into the building to the greatest extent possible.
Circumstances continue to evolve quickly.
So DREAM is monitoring and implementing the COVID-19 health guidelines set forth by the CDC and the Department of Health as they become available. Our policies and practices will change if it means keeping you and our community safe. We understand that this is a lot of information, and some of it may feel really scary. It's new and different for all of us, but our priorities remain the same. Our students will continue to play, learn, and grow, all while keeping each other and our community safe. If you have any questions, please visit our Dream Family Hub website. We'll continue to keep you updated in the coming weeks. We know and believe that there is value in having children in person in schools, and with your partnership, we are going to get this right. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you soon.